Welcome back to Ozarks Fox Fame. It is time to toss it over to Kaylee, who has a story that is literally out of this world. Kaylee.
That's right. Today, NASA launches a manned mission from the Kennedy Space Center. And while Florida's Space Coast may be far out of reach, there's other ways to be a part of this historic moment.
We are on the cusp of launching American astronauts on American rockets from American soil yet again.
The SpaceX Demo 2 mission will launch the first manned mission from U.S. soil since 2011. Dr. Jackie FAHERTY, an astrophysicist at the American Museum of Natural History, spoke about how historic this moment is.
Number one, astronauts are going from the United States, and number two, a private company is the one in charge of the launch, along with NASA, but it's unprecedented, and it's extremely exciting to think of what this opens up in terms of space-based travel.
Today, Bob BEHNKEN, an Air Force colonel, and Doug HURLEY, a retired Marine colonel, will head to the cosmos for a third time. This time in a SpaceX Falcon rocket with the Crew Dragon space capsule, marking the first attempt by a private company to send astronauts into orbit. And this flight will only be the fifth time in American history astronauts blast off in a brand new vehicle.
This is an awesome time to be an astronaut with a new spacecraft, to get a chance to go and fly. As graduates of military test pilot schools, if you gave us one thing that we could have put on our list of dream jobs that we would have gotten to have someday, it would have been to be aboard a new spacecraft.
And in March, the final real safety test of the SpaceX launch system proved if something goes wrong on the way up, the capsule can jettison from the rocket and safely splash down in the ocean.
What we're doing today is very different than anything we've done in the past.
If successful, this launch could forever end America's reliance on the Russians to get our astronauts up to the space station. Although NASA Administrator Jim Bridenstine admits personally he's a little nervous.
My concern is making sure that we've done everything we can possibly do to minimize the uncertainty, to minimize the risk, to be ready to go. And of course, we've done the flight readiness review, we've done the launch readiness review, and everybody is a go. Right now, everybody is a go.
Ignition, liftoff.
And while the launch pad may be too far out to personally attend, catching a launch party is a very close second.
All of it right now is open for letting this event remind you of where we've come and where we're going.
Because the Museum of Natural History remains closed, they've set up a virtual Space Fest full of activities. It includes a virtual tour of the launch and plenty of space-based commentary.
One of our scientists, she's going to be taking you on a little bit of a sci-fi, fantasy, art, and space travel tour from her perspective. And then at the launch time, Neil deGrasse Tyson, our esteemed director of the planetarium, as well as myself, will be giving you commentary.
The historic liftoff is scheduled for Wednesday afternoon at 4:33 Eastern Time. The mission duration for the astronauts, once they get to the space station, could last anywhere between 1 month and 4 months before they return to Earth, splashing down off the coast of Florida.
It's incredibly humbling to be here to start out the next launch from the United States.
A historic event and also a memorable one and a nostalgic one. The astronauts today will walk through the same double doors Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins used back in 1969 before landing on the moon. Then they'll be shuttled to the launch pad in a Tesla Model X electric car, which matches their SpaceX designed spacesuits and the rocket all white with a black trim. Again, that is 3:33 our time. You can catch it all live on NASA's YouTube page.
Wow. Can you imagine walking through the doors?
Oh, no, I don't want to, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That would be terrifying.
But also think about what you just said, Kaylee, technology. In 1969, every TV, every station, the three, was glued to what they were doing. Now you just said they're driving to the rocket in their Tesla, broadcast on their YouTube channel. Like, let's think about all the technology, those words you said right now that did not exist in 1969.
Absolutely. We've made a lot of advancements, obviously, and you know, with this launch on U.S. soil with a new spaceship, I think that's going to improve technology going to the moon even more.
Kaylee, you like this, don't you? You love the whole NASA thing.
Look at her shirt.
Yeah, she does a lot of stories on this kind of thing.
White holes. Instead of black
Black holes? I thought they were stars, just really artistic stars.
Yeah, they look more like stars.
They work. They work for what we're talking about, absolutely.
Today also, the weather forecast was kind of an issue. It's 60% favorable. So they might postpone it, but they're looking to do it all today.
Oh, they want to make sure it's safe, though.
Make sure it's safe.
Yeah.
I was not alive when they did the rocket stuff. You remember the footage of them coming down with the parachutes in that pod into the ocean, and the beginning of I Dream of Jeannie?
Yes.
Major Nelson would come down, and he was on the beach, and he met. I just think that's how iconic. That's come full circle, though.
It has.
So we had the space shuttles, and then we had the rockets with the same kind of technology of them just, parachuting down to Earth.
I'm so glad there's so many brave people that are willing to learn these things for us. Yeah.
Yeah, President Trump and Vice President Pence will also be in attendance today if everything is a go.
When will they know for sure? Do you know, Kaylee?
Probably about an hour or two before. So, I mean, everything's a go so far.
Right.
But weather could be a limitation.
You want them to be very careful about that.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's any, I would think I would not want to be that person.
That's what I'm saying.
That makes the call, because that's on that person. Oh,
yeah,
gosh.
I know, that's very
wow,
true.
that would be stressful.
This rocket, as mentioned in that package that you just heard, is very safe, because if things do get a little shaky at the beginning that, isn't supposed to happen, then they can drop their own little capsule that's inside this rocket, and then it'll just fall into the ocean safely. So they've thought about a lot of safety precautions.
They have.
So I think it'll be a hit regardless.
I hope so.
Think about that, though. Even if there's a problem, I don't want it safely drop into the ocean.
Do you realize how close they are to rocket fuel?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like thinking, okay, I'm sitting here, and I know, like, maybe 50 feet behind me is rocket fuel, which is so explosive. And, I just cannot even imagine. And now, I don't want to be morbid, but you know that these astronauts have to make preparations and say certain things to their family members that you would have to, because you want to be prepared if something should happen. I'm praying everything goes well.
Absolutely.
Nothing but love and prayers to their family.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's historic, and I think a lot of people will be watching, whether it's on YouTube or different social medias. I know a lot of the astronauts are going to be posting pictures that are coming in from the space station, and a lot of different videos and everything like that. So.
Okay.
We'll definitely check. 3:33.
3:33.
3:33.
Kaylee, I'm going to share this lava flow with you. All right, very good.
Can we call it like moon lava or something?
We'll be back right after this.